Hello everyone, my name is Jerry, and today I don't actually know what I'm going to make. Right, first thing first, coffee with my cool little coffee mug. To say that I don't know what I'm making is kind of a lie. I have my list, not sure where it is, it's down there somewhere. I think most of the things on it are a bit too complicated for the small amount of time that I have. So I do have an idea. It's between a little board cube thing I'm going to make, a little small one with lights and stuff, and it probably won't take too long. It's small, loads of finite detail in it, so that might take a while. So the quickest thing I can think of is, but it would be able to be on the bloody floor, wouldn't it? My son has a crap load of Legos. Probably can't see that there, yeah. There you go. Nearly just one little bit. My box is a little leftover bits of Lego. I don't know where to put them. They're just kind of scattered all over the place. So I'm going to make a full size Lego box. I have, or do I? I did have. I don't have. Oh man, I had it in my hand earlier on, literally as I was, before I decided to clean up. What I'm talking about is I have the dimensions. Well look, this is what I'm planning on doing anyway, right? Let's get this out right for a minute. I measured up this block. First things first, I watched Odin make his life-size Lego props, and he came up with a math solution to the size that he wanted, right? So what he was doing was, he was measuring the Lego bits and multiplying it by 12.92. That's exactly what I did. If I want a 6-block piece, I am going to, that's the top of it, so that'll be the lid, right? This is just foam core. It's not great stuff, but I think if I just put foam down, it'll be too soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue a bit of this to the foam, and then make the box out of that, and then put the 6 things on top. I also have a pair of hinges around somewhere, crappy hinges, yeah, there you go. I might put them on it to see if I can open and close it. Who knows? Right, so first things first, I think, so that's the 4 size, so that's going to be the top. I just had coffee, I'm burping like a madman. So what I think I'll do is I'll overcut this, right, and then I'll glue it down onto some foam, cut them out all exact. I'm going to use my angle cutter that Will sent me to get the angles on them right. I need to cut the bottom one at an angle, I need to cut the sides at an angle, and the top one I'm just going to cut flat, if that makes any sense. So it'll just sit on a flat rather than sit at an angle. When I glue on the edges on an angle, I want as less seams as possible, and it'll be a bit more sturdy that way. I hope you liked the sandwich video. I had a whole heap of fun making the sandwich video. I might make it a rolling thing and just do sandwiches every now and then. See, I'm a pain in my bollocks now with this place. I literally had a plan before I went, and now I don't know where to put it. Do you know what? I know where it is now. I can see it. When I clean up, I just chuck things in a corner and then forget where it is. But there's the plan, right? So the sides are 304. This one has a leveler jigger on it as well. Centimeters. So I'm going to be try and be as accurate as I can with this. So I'm making a box. Right, up the top. So the side is 118. What was it again? 120. Right, again, cut out roughly. Come on, knife, you're letting me down here. I just realised something. I should have put the markings on the foam. I might have to do the markings on the foam as well. Because what I want is, I want the foam to be on the top, if you know what I mean. But if I put this on the top, it might be too shiny, and I want this on the inside. Right, what am I looking for? If I try out this, I need a good bit of glue, so that I found brand new. Pour it in. Let's see. All the space I can with this. think so. Right, you're being the help now. I'm going to need my mask for this because it's a shit ton of bleeding glue. I'm excited to use this. I've never used it before. Might do what Odin did and put something on it. We'll see. If I'm not too busy choking myself for this. What's today? Fucking National Choke Yourself Day here. I don't think I've ever used this much contact cement in one go. And then I can throw my other thing on the floor. This is going to be a straight line, so oh no! This is mistake after mistake. I cut it the wrong way. Right, that is a bust. Right. Don't think I can save that one. Don't think so. Wrong angles. I'll just cut another one for the top again at another stage. That's all I can do. I'm more annoyed because it's a wasted bloody foam. Like. I'm not annoyed that I made the actual mistake. I'm using this because I kind of want the angles to be as exact as I can get them. And I can make the angles with a normal knife. It's never exact. Your finger's gonna wave, your hand's gonna wave a little bit, wander a little bit, like, you know. It's not gonna be the same. Okay, so get all that stuff in there, and there, and there, and there. I think the sides are done. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other bit? Oh, there, on top of me. So I'm going to try my best. The blade is a bit blunt. I know you can see that on the top camera, and it kind of chewed away at some of the inside bits. But I'm going to go with the flow and see what I can get out of it. Again, I reverted back to not wearing a mask, like a tick. And as far as I know, the brush won't get stuck because contact cement is like self-lubricating, so as long as you keep it soaked in there, it shouldn't go hard. It's just so good. Like, I don't know how people use that stupid squeegee bottle. And all the bottles I made before, you know, and using bits of foam in the actual straight from the tub and all. This is about 1,000,000 times better. I can already see it bubbling up and it's melting the foam. Well, I'm just going to go with the flow. Once it's glued down, it's got contact with the actual foam itself, and that foam will keep it together. I have this, while that contact cement is drying, I have this thing. I've had it years. It's a wee Gandalf statue. Can't remember where I got it. It's broken. It's got this little, the bottom of the staff is busted, hole in the side. I think it broke when I moved house. Would anyone be interested in a video of me trying to fix that? I have no idea how to do it. I'm going to have to watch videos. I have milliput and other clay stuff in here that I might be able to form something over it and paint this bit here like a little filler. But the stick, I don't know. Unless I drill a hole, I'm just thinking things outside. Look at that, straight away. I drill a hole in here and then put some sort of a wire, maybe a coat hanger down to the ground, glue the coat hanger in, and then form the milli put over it like wood. Let it dry and paint it. Well, if you're interested in that sort of thing, let me know. Right, so okay. Last time I tried to use hot glue on that the foam board stuff, it just melted the foam board. It was worse than the contact cement. I suppose I could have used maybe some super glue or something, but I couldn't have been sure that the super glue wouldn't have melted it either. Now I remember what I wanted to do. Aha! If I'm going to put on hinges, I need to put in something that'll be a bit more, well, a bit stronger, let's say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a bit of this out for the wall, and I'm going to glue it in. I'm going to cut out a shape, glue it in, and then I'll be able to drill the screws into that, hopefully, he says. I'm going to leave it for a day after this. For the day after this. And then I'm going to continue on another day with the other bit. I'll redo the lid. I'm going to horse raised here. Right, and let that dry, tidy up, and then make the lid. Woohoo, go me! Finally getting back at it. What I've started to do is, that camera alright, is slightly wonky, throw stuff on the floor. I started to do the measurements for the Lego bits, whatever you call them. I can't remember what they're called. They go on the top, stick onto the other stuff. I think my measurements took a while, as you can see. And then there's a small one. So Odin goes on the 42mm scale. But I think I went wrong somewhere with my maths. I made it a little bit too big. So I had to upscale it to, so that's too big. That's like 78mm or something. That's too small, that's 42, which is Odin's size. And there's the right size for me, which is 60. So I don't, well, it's 59 point something, but I said 60. Don't know where I went wrong, but that's what it is. I have this bit here. It's 10mm foam, 3mm foam on top of it, just to make that a little bit bigger. And I have set out on my mat here with my Cosplay circle cutter, thank you Will. And I'm going to start cutting some stuff. I just have these bits at the side here to help balance the jigger. This thing is so deadly. Be lost without it. There's no way, by hand, you're ever going to cut out perfect circles like that. Like, no way. Really, a little bit off. Maybe the blade is a bit. Can do. Then if you could dicky this up to your drill or something and just and you can get hold saw cutters and all this other sort of stuff, but it's so jagged that it just tears the foam up. And what you really want is a smooth cut with it, you know. If you want to try this yourself and you don't have one of these, because I didn't for a long time, you can, if you have a little pipe, maybe you could sharpen the edges of a pipe, or what I was doing beforehand was cookie cutters. You know, circular cookie cutters. They're real handy for this sort of thing. Needs a bit of elbow grease, a bit of welly to get in, but like it does the job. Like, what I have to do now is remake the lid, because I made it arseways last time. easy enough to make. You just have to remember the scale again. I need a bit of foam for this. There you go, buddy. Oh wait, that's not even close to being the right amount of foam. Isn't it lucky that this stuff is plentiful and not expensive? In the hole. I also need to mark out where these bad boys are going to go, like on top of it. They need to be kind of symmetrical in the right spot. Don't want to be having them archways, tits up kind of thing. It's slightly, little bit too big. That's just from doing the cheats way of measuring it. But I think it'll work. Little overlap, that's not too bad. Little overlap is so you can grab your fingers onto it. And yeah, open it. Right, so rulers, let's go, bitch. That's okay. I was gonna do like scribe in the Lego marks, but I mean if it's just from my son and he's just going to wreck it eventually, I don't see the point. That's right, do the same thing with the rest of them. Let's do the, will we do the old click buzz again? Let's see if that works, right? Work! Ow. Right, so glued on. I think they're okay. There's gaps probably aren't perfect, probably not lined up exactly. I think what the plan next is to do, try and get the hinges on. Oh yes, swine, yeah, I have stuff everywhere. There's rust on these things. I'm going to plaster it the outside of it. Well, I don't want to, you know, hand paint it. Like I think it just needs like plaster dip, and then maybe I'll pick a random colour like red or something like that and just spray paint it red. Doesn't need, you know, to be hand painted. It'll take too long. So I'm just going to plaster dip it, let that dry, and then I'm going to spray paint it and then be done with it. Don't need to weather it, don't need to do any of that stuff, just needs a random colour and I'll be done. So we're nearly there anyway. If I ever get merch going or t-shirts going, I think I'm going to have a t-shirt that just says, ah, it'll do. I'm okay with that. Slightly off hinge, is it? No, not too bad. It's a little tiny bit off, but I'm happy with that. Again, it's just going to be wrecked by a 4-year-old. Like, what's the point in getting excited about if it's good or not? Here's another t-shirt design. So the first one was, ah, it'll do, and this one is, doesn't need to be perfect, which is true, it doesn't. When I come back, this will be painted and we'll do the outro. Now, I'm finished. That's it there. I'm quite happy with that. It's so what I did was I gave it a few coats of white plaster dip because I had a good bit of white plaster dip left, and then I did a few coats of red, right? Didn't paint the end of it, ran out of plaster dip, right? Didn't paint the end of it, the inside of it, because you know, it doesn't really matter, does it, I suppose. When I spray paint the edges of it, you can see it here, the spray paint melted the foam core. So in hindsight, if I was doing it again, which I probably could do another one, I would use plastic or cincher or something that wouldn't melt with, like, you know, the glue and the paint. It's also a little bit off center at the top here. You can, I don't know whether you can see that or not. A little off center. That's because I didn't inset the hinges. I put the plastic on and then put the hinges on top of it, and I should have just put the hinges into it, like cut out a bit and put them into it, but again, it doesn't matter because he's just going to wreck it. But I'm happy with it. Happy overall. The competition, I have that sorted. I'm going to put a little video at the end of this one with the winner. It'll be after the end of the video. Maybe no bloopers, but I'll just put a little yoke at the end of the video, or maybe I'll slap, but you know what I'll do actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll just do a short video. I'll do a short. I'll get my wife, help my wife to film it. She can pick out the winner, and I'll do a short and then I'll post off it. Or something like that. But you'll have a winner either in this video or the next one. I'm talking crap. Right, that's it there. Finished. If you liked the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Just think anything I can build or I should build, slap in the comments below. I'll get back to you. Good luck. to dry. So we know that you're not choking yourself. I think no, coffee's still there.